Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spark with Inspiration for this beautiful Wednesday, November 4th. I am creating this the day before, so I still don't know what's going on with elections. We'll be watching that tonight. Highly exciting. A lot of strange things I'm sure will occur. Comment down below if you went out and voted today or yesterday. I did a mail-in, but I just heard, and I don't know if this is true because it sounds crazy to me, that they aren't making people have it be mandatory to wear masks while they're voting, which is very odd to me. But anyway, this is a very non-political and non-religious channel, so we are going to get to what is coming to you in this beautiful energy, you guys. So we have Masquerade, we have Lady Autumn, and we have Phoenix. I love this. This is an abrupt turnaround where we all of a sudden are like, whoa, I don't want any more of this frantic or foolish energy. I want out of what is false or not true. Because a masquerade is sort of like things are hidden, things are deceptive, things are unclarified. But with this new beautiful Scorpio moon coming in soon, that's all about truth. So you really, really want to get to the truth of the matter of things. And you want to enjoy life, right? You don't want to just stop and smell the roses. This is where you make yourself a full bouquet. You don't want to go through your day on autopilot and just accept things at face value. You really want to get to kind of like the bone of the issues that are going on. And, it's like time to speak up for yourself where you're not being honest or heard with others, and you deciding I need to communicate clearly to others and also ask people questions to get to the truth of the matters at hand of that, right? But this is also about with Lady Autumn coming in, which I love. This is surrendering to the gorgeous ebb and flows of life, especially in autumn. It really is reaping the harvest and tucking back and slowing down and noticing things, having fun little outdoor adventures with the changing leaves, letting go of aggression and all of that. Just no more agitated energy. It's just this beautiful, comfortable, glorious, mellow stream of energy coming in, No more manic kind of highs and lows. It's like this just whopping good time. It's time to enjoy things. Like I decided to even what's normal or seemingly meaningless menial tasks can be so fun. Like today, Hagen had to go to the mall to get his hair cut, and I thought, I'm just going to go pop in a couple stores I haven't been in years and look around. And it was really funny to just kind of watch things. It was interesting. So we can do that, on our drive to wherever we're going. Pay attention to the fall foliage. I love Lady Autumn because that is the time of abundance and getting excited for holidays and going out. And, it's enormously impactful on our well-being to have things to look forward to, isn't it? Even if we can't be with certain family members on these holidays, but we can surprise gift, make beautiful cards. Like that is going to be my one signature thing this year, is to make and also get some of the most beautiful cards I can get my little fingers on to send out around the world to my relatives and people, and make that be something that's special. That gives me something to look forward to. I get excited about little touches like that. It's a friendly, beautiful, jolly, ripe time of year for good things to happen. And I mean, with the celestial alignments in astronomy as well, and astrology, there are things taking place that are so dynamic and so beneficial to us. It's like we can differentiate right away what's good for us and what isn't, and go, woo. And we make really rich correlations between doing something that brings us joy, satisfaction, and success, as opposed to wasting our time, the opposite. Because everybody knows what it feels like to put in this concerted effort and get like zero results, or even be in a deficit because of it. You ever do that? It's like, I used to do that sometimes on Etsy. I would buy, and I wouldn't be paying attention to, like, say, the cost of the raw materials. And I would buy like really costly stones, and I would spend hours making this masterpiece and be like, oh, I just want someone to enjoy it. And I would literally be charging a quarter or half of what even the materials were. And I was like, whoa, that's not good business sensing. But things like that. And when we don't differentiate and slow down and pay attention to numbers, to symbols, to all of that, we can miss out on the bigger picture. But it's a really rich application of focus, intention, follow through, and getting it done. And Lady Autumn's about that. I'm enjoying it. I'm with the flow because of the beautiful Phoenix moments that are occurring. It is, and it's funny how you got these little wings over here. It is going to be discipline time for I am not going to allow that into my life. This person, place, or thing, this dietary nightmare that I've succumbed to, like if there is like any kind of yummy cake item in the house, I feel like I have to eat it. My mind goes right to them, like, cakes, you know what I mean? Not having that, and anticipating good results from good behaviors. That often helps me, to stay disciplined. Like, you know what? I'm going to rise out of this disaster that I might have created in my diet or whatever. For me, it is organization. It's like everything is so haphazard at the end of the night after I'm making a bunch of jewelry and I'm sending things out and my cards everywhere. There will literally be like somebody took the house and shook it upside down and everything landed. I don't like to wake up to that or have to formulate reads or new pieces when everything is in disarray. So that is going to be my discipline and come out of this. I'm going to be very discriminating on what I pull out and start to use instead of every item in the house and the universe. You're going to be much more consistent, and that's going to really head you in the right direction, as well as highlight what you need to do. And you're going to find yourself exhibiting new kind of personality traits with this stronger, things that you needed to have in place for your boundaries, things of that nature, because you're like a phoenix moment as we rise from the ashes. So now we've learned a lesson about something, right? I was too giving, or too I was too giving with my time, resources, or whatever, and it was leaving me depleted. But now I need to replenish that. Whatever that is, we're going to acknowledge it, and it's going to come to the forefront, and we're going to be able to delve deep and reclaim that strength, that time, that money, that skill, whatever it is. And we're not just giving everything away willy-nilly, because here's something I've learned in all of my different aspects of my careers. Whenever we just give generously, we feel good and we're in the flow of things, but we also start to observe who receives that energy and gifts in the right way and who's deserving of it, as opposed to just those, thank you, I'm entitled to your time, money, and attention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me. And then all of a sudden, anything that's given freely sometimes is not as well respected, and people just start to grasp at it. So you have to really pay attention to that and who's deserving of that. And you're going to be able to. You're going to bring in authentic friendships, solid foundation, like action. Like, I am going to devote some time and energy to this because I feel intrinsically and in my gut and in my intuition, it's going to make me feel good and satisfied at the end of the day, right? We all know, I always call it checks and balances. I loves me some leisure time, and I love watching some TV and comedy and all of that. But if I give myself that reward first before I do any work, or I create the pieces that are due, or whatever, if I do that in that direction, I don't really enjoy the reward as much, because I know I still have to put the work in for that. So it's all about little by little. Let's do this, a little reward, a little rest, and not to just push and push and push as well, because then even what is a nice, beautiful skill set that we love to do, too much of anything is not a good thing. It's like caviar or really good food or chocolate. If you like it, it's just a touch and a taste and a glimpse of that gets us all excited. But if we power shoveled it, with with a big shovel, and we ate it and we overindulge, it's no longer fun. And that is true to everything. So we're paying attention to that, and we're creating a compilation of nice balance of work and leisure and appreciation, and these new boundaries in place, and feeling like we'll always have another day to reconvert that energy into what we want. So to not also beat ourselves up at the end of the day if we haven't accomplished whatever we set out to do. There is always a fresh slate tomorrow in energy. But since energy is one of our most important commodities, we really have to be careful how we disperse that. And we're going to be paying attention to that in a big way, which is really nice. So that is your gorgeous energy for this amazing Wednesday, November 4th. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and commenting, liking, sharing, and all of that. I appreciate it so, so much. It means the world to me. You guys are the absolute best. So love and light to you, and have a great day. Oh, again, I forgot, my links are down below if you need a private read. Anything else, come over to Instagram and get in on the jewelry giveaways. I just got a whole new shipment of crazy awesome beads, and I'll actually take pictures of it over there. I'm really excited. I was noticing that some of my local shops and areas weren't really stocking up on things that I needed. So I just cast this wide net on the internet and looked up some things and got some amazing things for, the holiday season. And I can't wait to play around with those. So you guys, that is that. Love and light. Thanks again, and take care.